Hi, welcome back. In this video we're checking out the Neato Robotics XV Signature. So one of the worst things about being a grown-up and owning a house is you have to clean up stuff. So any opportunity to lessen that burden, if it involves a gadget, technology, lights flashing and beeping, then I'm all over it. So this is where the Neato XV Signature comes in. So I've had this device now for a couple of years. It basically cleans all of the downstairs of my house, so it's around 6 rooms altogether. And the thing I like about it is it does all that without any interaction from me. So basically you set the schedule, as long as the doors are open, it will go in and out cleaning every single room. It will go back and charge itself if it needs to, and then come back out and finish cleaning the whole of the house. What's really smart about this one is in this top area here, there's essentially a laser that spins round, which helps it map out the room. And this is also how it understands kind of where doorways are, where furniture is. It does have a soft bumper, like most of the robot vacuum cleaners. And up until this stage here, a couple of years, I've not had any issues with bumping or damaging anything, so it's really, really good. A couple of the other things I like about it is it's got a really large cleaning brush, so it covers the whole length of the bottom of the vacuum, so obviously it means it can clean up more on its longer passes. Another thing I really like about it is it works really well on carpet. So a lot of these robots kind of excel on tiled or wooden or laminate flooring, but can sometimes struggle with carpet. This one seems to work really well. I do have a low pile carpet, so it's not really long. But also what I like about it is because the path it follows is an up and down pattern. If this kind of thing is important to you, you kind of get the striping on the carpet, so it looks nicer when it's finished as well. It's also got quite a large bin. So one of the other kind of complaints in general with robot vacuum cleaners is, the bin is so small. So you have to kind of empty it all the time. I mean, I still empty it between cleans. So like I said, it cleans the one day, the next day it's not cleaning, the day after it's clean again, so I will empty it. They have these high performance filters in, which helps give a really good suction. So you can kind of see that here. And like I say, the bin is pretty large, especially compared to some of its competitors. So for me, it does a really good job. And also I think the bin size, I really think it doesn't matter because, like I said, because you are, the worst you have to do is empty the bin once or twice, once in between cleaning, which is nothing. And I think that's another thing, is lots of people complain and they say, oh, these robot vacuum cleaners, they take hours to clean your house, I could do it much quicker manually. I really don't understand what people's issue with is the duration of these things, because the whole idea is it's doing it by itself. So whilst you're at work or at the shops, this thing is going around and cleaning. So mine comes on at 10 o'clock every other morning. So when we've been up as a family, had breakfast, kids have dropped crumbs everywhere, it's going to go around and it cleans up. So then when we come home, everything is nice and clean. The other reason I have it cleaning every other day is just because that seems to kind of be optimal for kind of battery charging and life of the battery. So I used to have it clean every single day. It doesn't really need it. When we used to have pets, it was handy, but not essential. So I still recommend cleaning every other day. I have had the original batteries in this kind of go. So basically what that means is it needs to charge multiple times when it's cleaning the whole house. So I replaced these. I did actually replace them with unofficial Neato batteries. Now it's out of warranty. That was fine. So I think it cost me about £35 for a set of batteries, and actually slightly higher capacity as well. So the batteries last a little bit longer. The whole menu system is really super intuitive. So obviously, you set the time, you set your schedule, set your days. You can reset the battery and do all those sort of things. It tells you on the display. Like you can see the orange light right now, it's complaining because it's not on the ground. If I press the wheels up, it thinks it is, so it stops moaning at me. And it beeps when it recommends you want to empty the bin as well. It also displays to you if it's charging midway through a clean. So if you come home and you think, oh, why isn't it finished, you can go and check and it will tell you it's charging and then it will resume its cleaning later. So I think this is a really great device. The only negative for me about it is when it comes to cleaning the corners. So the latest firmware, obviously it's a couple of years old, but the latest firmware has a good kind of corner technology where it will drive into the corner, it will then back out a certain amount and then glide itself round, so it does have good coverage. But what it doesn't have is any side brush. So what that means is it can't really get into the corner crevices like on the Roomba, for example. But I do know, obviously, since this was released, Neato Robotics released a different product. I think it's called the Robovac, and that does have a side brush, so that may be a better option. The reason why I'm kind of putting this video together now is, one is obviously to give people more awareness about these Robo vacuum cleaners, but I also think this is now really competitively priced. So again, none of these things are cheap. I think it's about £250 now, but that's a pretty decent price to enter into the robot vacuum world. So if you like gadgets, if you like technology, and you hate vacuuming, get one of these things. We basically, the only thing we vacuum now is the stairs, because the Roomba cleans upstairs. So check it out. I think it's highly recommended. A short video time lapse at the end will show you just the format of cleaning one room. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. I really appreciate it. Thank you and bye for now.